ASEAN Business Awards Malaysia, which is taking place on the evening of the 24th of April. Now, why do we want to focus on it? We want to focus on it because we want to showcase Malaysia's most successful companies, particularly with an emphasis of presence beyond Malaysian shores, and also particularly on the basis of growth, insofar as SMEs is concerned, on the basis of growing SMEs which are looking outwards and succeeding. On November 20th and 21st, when we will have the ASEAN Business and Investment Summit and the ASEAN level ASEAN Business Awards, that we will be well represented by Malaysian companies, and that Malaysian companies will show themselves off and have a good chance of winning the ASEAN Business Awards as well. And therefore this national level thing is not a stepping stone, but it is an important event in itself. But we want it to take place to make sure that more Malaysian companies participate in the ASEAN level awards when it comes to it on November 20th and 21st.
Tan Sri Chair's point on the Joint Business Councils. I think we at ASEAN Business Advisory Council Malaysia will not be welcoming just representatives from all the other ASEAN-backed members in all 10 ASEAN countries. But just as what Tan Sri mentioned just now, we will also be hosting the ASEAN Plus countries. People will be coming from far and wide. So it's not just the public sector that will be welcoming the huge delegation, but us, the private sector, we are also looking at people coming in from all over the place, from Korea, Japan, and all that. So it's going to be a very tight schedule, next few days, 24th leading up to the 27th, and hopefully the delegation that comes to Malaysia from outside of the ASEAN countries, not just within but outside, will have a good impression of the seriousness of Malaysia in announcing a credible aid.
These awards which we are having this year actually are about 28 award winners. The reason for highlighting this event, actually we want the business community to know that there is a lot of opportunity within ASEAN, and you can do things within the ASEAN range regionally. So those who are actually moving towards the ASEAN common market have to be recognized for what they are doing. As Malaysia is an exporting country for various items which were earlier focusing on US and other markets, now ASEAN is a very huge market. The winners of this award will also be shortlisted for the regional awards which we will be having during the ABIS in November. So some of the winners might also win the awards in November if they compete with their ASEAN counterparts. This actually is a very important event for the businesses who are actually moving towards ASEAN. This recognition which the ASEAN Business Advisory Council has created and is forming, it's a very important event for the ASEAN businessmen.